Hey, and welcome to our 91-day Business Spotlight Live. I'm your host, Jonathan Mast, and I've got today with me Hilton, and he's joining us to chat about his business and some of the things that he does. And this is one of those great experiences for me because, as you know, sometimes I know the folks that we're talking to, and other times, like today, I've met Hilton online in some groups that we're part of, but I've actually never spoken to him before until today. So this is a great opportunity, and I'm looking forward to hearing as well about Hilton and what he's doing. So, Hilton, if you would introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do and who you serve.
Hey, Jonathan, thanks for having me on here. It's a fantastic opportunity. And my name's Hilton Davidow. I was born in South Africa and I lived there for a while, for a long while. I mean, I left there in my early 20s, landed up in the Caribbean, of all places, for about 6 years. And then we had to leave there because of Hurricane Louis in 1995. And we moved to Perth, and I'm living now in Perth, Western Australia. And for about the last 5 years, I've been dabbling in making a living online. And I still have a full-time job, but yeah, I'm doing stuff online, which I'm sure we'll find out about.
Awesome. Well, Hilton, tell us a little bit about what you do. Tell us about your business and who you serve, and give us a few details, if you would.
Sure. So I started getting interested in the online stuff in about 2012, and this is a true story. I went back to a reunion party in Curacao in the Caribbean. I hadn't seen my mates there for probably about 12 years or something, and it was there, not quite underneath a coconut tree, but we were in a pub on the beach, and we came up with this idea of creating a startup, building a mobile app, and
Mm-hmm.
so that was my first introduction into software. I took on the role of the it, talking to the developers, and so I started to teach myself about what is HTML and CSS and JavaScript. I didn't teach myself to code or write in those languages, but I needed to understand the jargon. And so that's how I got in. We built this startup. It failed miserably, but we learned so much. And it's like
Absolutely.
since then, I've kind of like realized, oh, okay. So what you do when you start a startup is you go and you validate the idea, and if it's a good idea, then you go. But we were totally new to the whole thing, and so we built it, and then we thought we waited for the people to come. And anyway, cut a long story short, I landed up finding out about chatbots in 2016 when Facebook Messenger opened up the Messenger API,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
ever since 2016, I've been passionate about working with uh, Facebook Messenger chatbots, and today it's omni-channel, and I spend a lot of time focusing on web chat widgets, and that's what I'm kind of pushing right at this moment is getting people to be interested in running artificial intelligence conversations integrated into OpenAI's GPT 3.5 or 4, and that's been the journey. The the part that I've just left, I'm still in, and is messenger marketing, where I support digital marketers who they're in a membership called Local Marketing Pro, and I support them in their campaigns. So we built this, myself and a joint venture partner, Pat Friedel, to assist digital marketers in being able to deploy fast and to scale, because it's a cutting system. They just they sign up a client, they install the template, they customize it, and they got the campaign up and running literally within a couple of hours, which streamlines the whole process. So I am really immersed myself in chatbot marketing and chatbot, whatever. I learn a lot
Okay.
about chatbots. That's what I
Well,
like to do.
That's great. For those of us that are listening that maybe aren't familiar with chatbots and how they can help a business as far as responding to inquiries or even doing cold outreach, can you share a little bit about how a chatbot can help a business when it comes to customer service and sales?
Sure. Look, with customer service, then probably the best kind of place for a chatbot would be on a website, which is the web chat widget that I spoke about. So people can upload their knowledge base, and the user, the website visitor, can ask questions, and most of the time, the artificial intelligence can respond and give the correct answers. And if the artificial intelligence comes across a question that is kind of like out of its scope, well, if it's wildly out of its scope, it's going to be saying this is not related to this business. So we put those kind of guardrails in place. But if it's like a question that is related to the business, but it can't answer it, it tries to encourage the user to ask for human help or something. Like if the user says something like, can I speak to somebody else or something along those lines, then the automation will automatically put the interaction into live mode, where an admin or an agent would be notified that somebody wants to speak to a human agent, and then a human agent can actually jump in and carry on the conversation, or they can the flow can collect email and phone number so that the business can contact them via email. So that's really on the customer support side. With sales, you can prompt it. I said prompt it. This time last year, I used to build chatbots. I don't build chatbots anymore. I prompt them. I just go and I create the prompt. I had to learn, not like I had to learn. I just fell into it. Like I did sit there like around about this time last year, thinking, oh, is this something new now? Something else I've got to learn. There was a little bit of reluctance there. It's like, but then it didn't take long, and I got really enthusiastic about it, and I started experimenting with different prompts for chatbots and try to get the conversation shorter, more like a chatbot style. We didn't want like big blocks of text like an email. And so yeah, I just kind of stumbled into becoming a prompt engineer, because that is like definitely most of the time is spent in the prompt to guide the chatbot to provide the correct information to the user. And so one of the things that we can do, and of course OpenAI has just come up with, not like recently, but they've come up with function calling and things like that. So now we can program into the prompt that if try to ask the user what it is that they're interested in, and ask them if they're interested in checking something out, dropping a link, getting an email address or something for lead generation. So
awesome. Well, if somebody's interested in learning how they could use a chatbot on their website, Hilton, what's the best way for them to reach out and get in touch with you?
I'm available on most platforms with the handle of Hilton Davidow. So just basically Hilton and then Davidow. So that would be like at Facebook would be at Hilton Davidow, Messenger, X. But Facebook Messenger is the ideal place to get in touch with me. And on my Facebook profile, there is like a kind of a Linktree link on my bio that will give you access to email, phone, and the Messenger link. So
Awesome.
the best way is Facebook profile. Yeah.
Fantastic. Awesome. Well, if you're interested in chatbots and you want to learn more, I encourage you to reach out and talk to Hilton and his team and find out if they can help you out. Hilton, I really appreciate you joining us today on the 91 Day Business Spotlight Live. It's been great to be able to connect with you all the way from Australia. What time is it? So it's, as we're recording this, it's 9:45 Central US time. What time is it in Australia right now?
It's really early. It's only 11:45 p.m. and I'm usually up until about 4-5 o'clock in the morning, and most of the people that are using the systems that we have are based in the United States. So I kind of gravitate towards working through the night rather than through the day.
The joys of time zones. Yes. So you got to love it. Awesome. Well, Hilton,
Yeah.
thank you again. And if you're watching us live or on the replay and you'd like to have your business spotlighted on our 91 Day Business Spotlight, please reach out and let us know. We're on, I believe, day 9 or 10 right now. And we're going to be doing this for 91 days, interviewing 130 plus businesses. We would love to have you on as well. Just make a comment down below in this video or feel to reach out to me. It'll be posted on my channels and I'll give you all the details. Make it a great